Hey guys, and welcome back to RIA'S World of Ideas. Today's video, I have some amazing home decor DIYs that I want to share with you guys that I created for my home this year for Christmas. And all of these DIYs were made with $1 supplies, so they were really affordable to make and really easy to create. So the first DIY that I'm going to share with you guys is how I created some 3D wooden Christmas trees. Now for this DIY, you're going to need 2 of those large wooden Christmas tree shapes. And what you're going to do is the first one, you are going to find the middle part of that Christmas tree and you're going to draw a line down the middle of that Christmas tree because you want to cut this Christmas tree in half and glue it to the other Christmas tree to make it 3D. So what I did was I actually used a blade from Dollar Tree to actually score it and to cut this wood shaped piece, but I don't suggest using this blade because it was kind of dull and it took me kind of a couple tries to score this to actually get it to cut down the middle. So I do suggest that you get a better blade. But once you have cut the wood piece down the middle, you're going to gently break it apart and make sure that it is cut fully before you do this part or you will split your wood, but gently go back and forth before and the pieces will come apart. Then you're going to take your other shape and you're also going to draw a line down this one. That way you know where to glue the piece that you just broke to the Christmas tree so that it is in the middle of this Christmas tree. The glue that I used for this project was my hot glue gun because I wanted that fast drying time so that the piece would stay in place. But I do suggest to go easy on the glue because again, the glue will show on this type of craft project. And like I've told you guys before, if your hot glue is going to show on any project, be very light with it because when you go to paint it, spray paint it or regular paint it, paint always accentuates the glue. So just go easy on the glue so that way when you paint it, you won't see all those glue blobs. You can also create a medium-sized version of these 3D trees with this color your own decor craft kit, and this one has a star on it, so it has a different type of shape to it, but it still comes out looking nice as well. And then you can also take the small wooden trees that come like 6 or 8 in a pack and create smaller versions of these trees as well. I painted one of the larger ones a beige color to kind of go with that neutral farmhouse feel that's in my bedroom. So this one will be going in my bedroom. And then I painted another large one white and the medium-sized one black so it can go with that black and white feel that I've been telling you guys that I'm so into with the modern decor that goes with my living room. And then for the little one, I also kept it white as well so that I can use on the tier tray to go with the red and the whites that I have going on in my kitchen. The next DIY that I want to share with you guys is how I created a Christmas snow scene in a jar. Now Dollar Tree this year has these beautiful jars that come in 3 different sizes, and this is actually the larger size, which I was super excited to find. I hauled it to you guys and explained to you guys how the glass is really thick. It has this twisty kind of stainless steel lid that's really amazing, but I wanted to modernize it and make it look a little bit more high end. So I'm taking this little like drawer knob that you can get 2 for $1.98 at Walmart. It's the Mainstay brand, and I'm going to glue it to the middle of this top with just my hot glue gun. I would say that if you're going to keep this for a longer time, I would use another glue, maybe like an E6000 glue, but because I didn't know how it was going to come out, I just wanted to do a hot glue gun just to see if I liked it, and if I didn't like it, I could take it off. But I did end up liking it, but I glued it to the middle to kind of give it more of that modern feel of those expensive jars that we see on Amazon and on those home decor stores for much more. And because like I said, I'm into that black and white of everything, I'm not going to paint it white because I have a lot of white stuff, so I decided to paint it black, to spray paint it black, and it looks like this, and it looks so high end to me, guys. It looks like the jars that I see in the home decor stores for much more, and this only basically cost me like $2 to create because I had the spray paint on hand, and the doorknob or the drawer knob is only like $1 and this jar was $1, so it looked very high end to me, which you can use it for multiple things. But for Christmas, I wanted to create a snow scene, so I'm using these little Christmas trees that you can find at Dollar Tree. They also come in green, and I'm also going to use this little Christmas tree that came in this jar, because this jar I plan to use it for something else, so stay tuned. But I'm going to use the little Christmas tree in this jar as well. And this is how it turned out, and I think it looks absolutely gorgeous, guys. I love it. I plan to use it in my kitchen, but you can use it anywhere in your home. And again, this jar can be used for multiple things. You can use it for flour, for sugar. You can even make gifts with this. This jar is an amazing home decor DIY to create, but also an amazing thing to make for gifts as well. I also wanted to share with you guys how you can make a Christmas snow scene in a fishbowl vase. Now, this has been shown so many times on Pinterest and on YouTube, but Dollar Tree has these like little fishbowl vases that you can make a little snow scene in them. And Dollar Tree has so many of these little like little things that go with the little towns. This one has like a little truck and a little like camper, which I really like. It goes with my red theme. And they also have these little Christmas trees as well. And you can always pick up fake snow at Dollar Tree as well, but you can also use Epsom salt as well for your snow. And this creates a beautiful little snow scene that you can make. I love making this one for my living room because I put on either side of my like surround sound. And you can do this in multiple places of your house. It's just a simple DIY to create, and it takes no time at all to make it. The next DIY I want to share with you guys how I created a wooden sled tier tray decor piece. Now, Dollar Tree has 3 different types of wooden sled this year. I've already shared with you guys how I DIY'd another one in my other video, which I will link it down below. But this one, I decided to make it just for the tier tray decor, something to put on your tier trays, but you can put on your shelf as well. And I decided I wanted to paint this red and white, kind of like I did the last one. If you haven't seen that video, again, I'll link it down below. I actually made a candle holder out of the last one, and it came out really cute. But this one is actually going to be kind of standing up, so it could be on the top of my tier tray with a little decor piece on it. So like I said, I'm going to paint it red and white, and I'm using the Dollar Tree paint brushes to do the white part because I have to do like the little details of it so I can make sure that the little pieces do become white. And this is how it looks when it's all done. And you can leave it like this, but you guys know I like to add a little like decor pieces to like a little greenery and a little flower arrangements or floral things to my DIYs. So I'm taking this little like pieces of like greenery and berries that I got from one of the bunches at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to glue it to the top of the sled. I'm also going to take some of the rub-on transfer words that Dollar Tree has. I'm picking the one that says joy, and I'm going to put it in the middle of the sled because you guys know I like to add words to my decor pieces. And this is how it turned out. I think this one is absolutely so cute. You can use it on your Christmas tree, but again, like I said, this is for my tier tray. That's why I called it a tier tray decor, because it's going to go on the top of my tier tray that's in my living room. The next DIY, I call it a Christmas wreath house, and it came out really cute. So at Dollar Tree, they have these little galvanized houses. They have a bunch of galvanized different things, and they have a house that has a hole missing in the middle. So what I did was I painted it red, because again, you guys know I'm going with that red theme for Christmas. And I was going to paint the bottom part of this white, but you'll see later on what I do with it. So I skipped that step and saved myself some paint and didn't paint it white because I'm going to be adding something else to it. But it came out so cute with the red on it. And then Dollar Tree has these like different light up type of, you know, lights, and this one had like a greenery piece to it. So I thought it would be cool if I glued it to the outside part of that circle and created a Christmas wreath that can light up on this little house. So what I did was I just kept turning it, you know, kind of winding it round and round until I got it to the shape that I wanted it. And then I took my hot glue gun and glued it down. Of course, you can't have a wreath without berries, so I'm taking some of those berries again from the bunch that I used from the last DIY and adding some berries to this wreath. I wanted to add some fake snow, so I'm taking some of this white puff paint and I'm going to put some on the roof part of this house, and I'm also going to put it on the bottom part of this house where I said I was going to paint it white. I thought it would be great to have puff paint because it will make it look like there's snow on the ground as well. The next DIY I want to share with you guys how I created some Christmas card decor. Now Dollar Tree this year has some beautiful Christmas cards that I can't wait to exchange with you guys. I told you guys I want to do a Christmas card gift exchange with you guys this year, so I bought 2 different patterns that I think are so beautiful, but they can also make great home decor pieces as well. Now, so many people have done this and put it in Dollar Tree picture frames, but did you know that the Dollar Tree has mirrors that have beautiful frames as well, that these cards fit perfectly inside? Now, I have different styles that I'm sharing with you guys right now. The one that I'm going to be using today is this one right here. I love the shape of this one, and so I decided I wanted to take the Christmas cards and put them into these 2 different frames. I have a white one and a black one. Now this white one I actually used last year. As you can see, I actually used one of the Dollar General treat bags that had this little like red truck on it to use it as decor, and it fit right over the mirror because it was kind of like a clear bag. It fit over the mirror and it made beautiful decor as well. So you can also take the treat bags and put them over the mirrors or put them over like a white piece, and they will also make beautiful decor as well. I wanted to show you guys how each of the cards look with the different color frames, like the white frame or the black frame, just in case if you're in the store and you're on the fence on which frame you should get for the card that you're going to get. So I wanted to share with you guys how each of them looked with the white and how each of them looked with the black. And I just think this is just a simple and easy but a high-end looking DIY that you can create for your home. And you can do this with even cards that people send you. If someone sends you a card that you like the front of it, you can use it as well. You don't have to cut it. You can actually just fold it and put it in the picture frame, and that way you can keep it for memories as well. But I just love taking these cards and making beautiful home decor pieces with them. The next DIY I want to share with you guys how I created a fluffy Christmas wreath. Now I wanted to create some mini wreaths to go on my window panes that I have in my living room. So Dollar Tree has these 2 packs of mini wire wreath kind of frames, and so those are the ones I'm going to be using for this DIY. I'm going to be taking the microfiber dusting pads that they have in the cleaning section at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be cutting it in half and gluing it with my hot glue gun onto this mini wire wreath. And this is how it turned out and how it looks on the window frames that I have in my living room. And you could leave this as is, but I wanted to add a bow to mine, like a red bow. I couldn't find any bows at Dollar Tree that I liked, but I did find this ribbon that had like snowflakes and Christmas trees on it. So I decided that I was going to take this ribbon and create my own bow and glue it to the top of this fluffy wreath. The next DIY I created was a Let It Snow Christmas sign. Now in the fall, Dollar Tree had these cute signs that everybody loved. They came with like beads on them, but you guys seen that I cut it off and used the beads for something else. And I told you guys I wasn't a fan of this one, so I knew I wanted to make this one over. So what I did was I took the middle piece off and I'm going to paint it red. Then I took one of these Let It Snow wood words and I painted it white and glued it to the middle of this sign. The last DIY that I'm going to share with you guys is super easy to create. It is Snowballs for Sale Christmas Decor. Now Dollar Tree had this cute little red pail that I thought would be perfect for Christmas decor, and they also this year sold like different size snowballs. So all I did was I took this pack of snowballs and filled my little red pail with the little snowballs, and that is it. That's all this DIY was. And to make it a little bit more nicer, I did add some greenery and some berries to it. I also added one of those little chalkboard stickers to it and wrote snowballs 10 cents with my chalkboard marker, which my handwriting is bad, guys, so don't judge me on my handwriting. It's horrible. Yours would probably look cuter, but that is it. That's all I did for this DIY, and it was super easy to create, but it's really cute to have on your shelf or even on your tier trays. And that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I gave you guys some Christmas inspiration to create some beautiful home decor pieces for your home this Christmas. And let me know in the comments down below which DIY was your favorite and which one are you going to be recreating. And don't forget to tag me on Instagram if you do share any of your DIYs on Instagram, because I love sharing them on my channel as well, especially when you guys put your little spin on it and sometimes even make it better than how I shared it. So definitely tag me on Instagram if you do share it, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Hey guys, don't forget to click on the picture in the middle of the screen so you can subscribe to my channel and get notifications on all the new videos that I put out, and check out these other 2 videos that I have posted on my channel on either side of my picture. Have a great day.